Welcome back. In this installment of Setting Up Your Menu with CCS Video Help, you will learn how to add your menu items to the menu layout. This is probably the most exciting part of setting up the menu, because you finally get to see how easy it is to set up your menu items. In the last couple of videos, we've set up our skeleton menu. We've looked at the categories, taxes, and printers. You should have a printed menu that you can work with. We already have a menu in this demo, so what we're going to be doing in this video is inputting new menu items. Before we start entering in items though, I'm going to explain to you what you see here on the menu layout screen. First, we're going to go to the menu layout. In the menu layout, you see you have several different areas that we're going to be working with. First, from here, we can select what category we want to view. Selecting the category is going to show us all the items within it. Next, we have Search for Item. When you want to find an item on here, you can type in the name here, select it, select a grid item that you want to put it into, and then you can click Insert Item. That's going to place the item here in the menu. You can also just click in this grid here and select from the drop down. So it's similar, same feature from here and here. And this next button is Remove Item, which removes the currently selected item from anywhere on the grid here. In the advanced portion of our video help, we're going to go over Update Category. Basically, Update Category allows you to change the features of all of the items in the current category. If it's printer, location, or the image color. To find out more how this feature will benefit you, check out our advanced video help. Now we are going to add a new menu item. In order to add a new menu item, we should have our printed menu. In order to add a menu item, we just find a blank slot here to place it, and then we can go ahead and type it in. We're going to put in Mike's Hard Lemonade. Press Enter. And this window is going to appear that helps us add a new product. We follow these steps. Choose product type. It's a product, not a modifier. It's going to be inventoried because it's in a bottle, and it's going to have tax, always. Other tax rules is for Canadian tax. Now here we're going to just go ahead and press Add Line, and we're going to press $3.50. That's our price for the item. It's going to print out to the bartender. Then we're done. We can go ahead and change the color here. We'll make it yellow because it's lemonade. Now we're going to go ahead and add a coffee. We're going to place a Snickerdoodle. It's like a mocha. And once again, we're going to go select the tax. It's always going to be taxed. And here we're going to add a line. We're going to put in small, $3.50. And we're going to go into another line. It's going to be a large, and $4.50. Every time you type in a size here, if the size isn't already in there, it's just going to be added in. It's also going to print out to the bartender. Now I've removed the extra button so I can show you how to enter in a extra, that modifier that modifies other items. In this case we're going to type in extra, and in this case it's a product modifier. It's not going to have any tax, but it will have tax when the item has a tax that it's modifying. All of our modifiers need to have a charge, but we have a category that's a no charge category. In this case, it also is going to print out to wherever the item it's modifying is printing to. So you need to set a printer location, but it doesn't matter which one you set it to here. Now that we have the extra selected, for those types of modifiers we need to click here. It's a modifier button, and it's going to change the price. It's going to add a certain amount. We can also multiply by any value, which means that if you put in a decimal amount, it's going to divide by that value. And that's our extra button. Now we're going to go ahead and show you how the subcategories work. In this case, over in coffee, we have this cold coffee, and it's indicated as a subcategory by this little folder here. When we click on cold coffee, we're prompted to open the subcategory or not open the subcategory. If we select no, we can then modify these item details that you see down here. But we're just going to press yes, and then you can get into this cold coffee section. In our menu, we've placed the subcategories on the right hand side to maintain a consistency. But if you need to, you can place a subcategory anywhere on the menu screen, just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and remove it. That's it for setting up a menu. If you're using CCS Lite, this is all you need to know to get started. If you're using CCS Pro or Enterprise, you'll be interested in looking at item sizes, happy hour, prompted modifiers, and price categories.